The next stock that is in focus is a similar field. You have SBI Cards. Let's pull up that one. The stock actually ended with gains of around 4% yesterday. Today, pre-open is indicating a marginal uptake. It is the big brokerage call of the day as well. You have Macquarie, which has gone ahead and upgraded an SBI Cards to outperform with 1,000 as the target price. You have Agam, who's standing by to get us more. Agam, what is making Macquarie positive on the company and a good upgrade coming in on that one?
Certainly. Well, Macquarie has upgraded. Macquarie has upgraded our SBI Cards to an outperform, putting a price target of around 1,000 rupees per share. As per pre-opening currently, it's indicating, well, around 820, which means a 25%, near 25% upside even from current market levels. And among the reasonings mentioned here is that Macquarie feels that there is a tide turning for SBI Cards. They do suggest that channel checks are indicating credit card slippages to plateau at the moment. And they're also looking at credit card costs to come off by substantially over the next couple of quarters. They suggest that other catalysts include falling rates, easing liquidity, tax cuts, and RBI's incrementally moving towards and focusing towards unsecured loans is among the many reasons why Macquarie seems to be a lot more positive on SBI Cards, and hence the upgrade that you see here.
Thanks so much for getting us those details. Of course, let's talk about SBI Cards and a couple more. Srikanth, I'm not sure what your view on this one is. And so a stock also that we talk about in different space entirely, Ashok Leyland was up and about yesterday, 7+%. Do you see any continued strength in this counter? Any view here?
Yeah, good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
Ashok Leyland, yes, absolutely, it is showing a lot of strength. It is holding above the levels of 200. And whenever there is fall in the market, and specifically in this particular stock, since last 1 year, if you see the overall technical pattern, most of the time after hitting the levels of 200, we saw recovery towards 240 sort of levels. And while looking at its quarterly numbers, commentary, and technical formation, I am of the view that we could easily see the levels of 240 in the near term. But in the long run, the stock may even cross the levels of 260 because the overall primary trend of the stock is still intact. And it's a reaction that we are seeing to the rally that we saw in the past. So I am of the view that now the stock has completed its correction, and even at this price, it's a buy.
Okay. Even at this price, it's a buy. Let's see how it starts off. Remember, had a big uptick in trade yesterday. Let's see if it does that going ahead or no. I think the pre-open rates could be interesting for a lot of stocks. I mean, we'll watch out, of course, for what could happen to Muthoot and Manappuram Finance. Kotak Bank would be very, very interesting. And let's see if at the end of 7 minutes, it's still staying up on that. No, it's come off. So not a very wide gap up as well for Kotak, very interestingly. ICICI Bank is the other one. Let's see if that is having a bit of an uptick on that Prudential listing. No, flattish, so nothing too dramatic. Maybe the healthcare space has the big winners. So Entero would be interesting to see if there is some upsides there. Maybe Godrej Industries could have some upsides. 3.5% for Entero, Godrej Industries, 2% higher. It's a very muted set of reactions that we are seeing.